Hello and welcome to my first vlog that isn't for my collaborative blog channel. Yeah, I decided to film this, the making of my Fan Expo costume, because it seemed like it would be interesting. I hope it is. So let's get started. Fan Expo, it's in less than 2 weeks. It's currently August 15th, 2012, 8:29 p.m. and yeah, less than 2 weeks, and I am not entirely ready yet. I have a wig and a lot of fabric, and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I can get it finished in time. Well, no, I will get it finished in time, but yeah, let's see how the process is going. So I'm going to show you what I have right now. If you look over here, I have this fabric and this fabric. This is actually a blanket that is on top of my bed that happens to look like this fabric. It's really weird that it looks like it. I should have just gone all Maria von Trapp style and made my costume out of stuff in my house, but not today. So I have this, a lot of it. I'll probably have too much. Maybe I could make other clothes out of it. Anyway, yeah, for the top and for the skirt part, I guess, it's like a hip cape. A cape that goes around our hips, not hip in an adjective form. Oh, I should probably tell you what I'm dressing up as. I just realized that I totally did not do that, and that is really stupid. Yeah, I'm planning on dressing up as Dany from Game of Thrones, the HBO series, or the book series, A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin, that the HBO series is based on. Yeah, that's my costume. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, anyway, a wig. I have a wig. Let's go take a look at my wig. Take two, looking at my wig, because my dad started yelling outside the room about spaghetti or something. Anyway, so this is the wig that I have in my closet. It looks like I have a human head in my closet. I assure you that I don't. Yeah, so there it is. I don't want to take it out because it's going to fall off, and it's really, really tangled right now, but as you can see, it's all Dany Dothraki style wig or whatever. Yeah, I also have this other white felt thing that my sister got for this sort of belt-ish area. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. She's also making a costume, and I will show you a picture of it after because it is going to be really cool. Better than mine, probably. Yeah, here's a shot of the fabric again. Yeah, oh, and thanks to my sister and her boyfriend for getting me this fabric, because I'm at work all day, so they went to go get me fabric. Thank you, Alexis and Cole. Yeah, so I will keep you updated on the status of my costume. Bye! So the first step tonight is to cut the fabric into a piece that I can use for the top. If you're familiar with the show, you know that Dany's outfit is not that much material, not a lot of clothing, so cutting this fabric will be required. So there's my fabric, my scissors, and my Pocahontas carpet. So let's get started on the cutting of the fabric. If you notice, I have the Game of Thrones theme song playing in the background. Trying to get into the mood or something. I also have a dragon watching me. Yay, it is now half. So the next step we took was to wrap the fabric around myself, and then we cut around it into this kind of shape when we took it out. That's how it looks like now. And now we're going to sew, it's actually in two pieces here, so now we're going to sew this together here so that it doesn't fall apart. The front sewing is complete. This is very noticeable, so we're probably going to color it in with a dark marker. And now you can see the top from the front. Here's a little part in the front that we used 2 safety pins to get that effect. Yup. Yay, colored in with a Sharpie. Now you can't really tell that it's white thread. I forgot that we also have to put some stitching here to keep this up, otherwise this part will fall off. So yeah, this one too. And that will be colored in. Yay! Colored in with a Sharpie. So the bottom part is almost finished now. I have this material that we cut in half. And then there's this white piece that just wrapped around. It's being held together by a clip right now because I haven't sewn it. There's a belt here. I'm going to add another belt. The leggings, I am going to wear something different because obviously those aren't the right color. Yeah, it's almost coming together. Now I'm going to sew this white material onto this brown material so that it doesn't fall off, and that is going to make the hip cape. Yes. Liam, do you want to help me make this costume? No? Do you want to sew something? Oh, never mind. In the middle of sewing, Liam decided to sit and lie down right in the middle of it all. Thank you, Liam. Thank you. Finally finished sewing this piece onto this piece. It took forever. Forever. And then after I finished sewing it, of course, I found the huge needle that I'd been looking for. I had to use another needle, but whatever, it's finished. So, I'm wearing a wig. I feel like Morticia Addams in albino mode because it looks so off. I'm not wearing a wig cap yet. I will put it on after. I just got really excited and threw on the wig because I wanted to see how it looked like against the sort of almost finished outfit I have. It's amazing how much a wig can really make the costume. I feel like Daenerys' hair is a little iconic towards her character. Does that sentence even make sense? I don't know. I'm an English major and I don't know. Anyway, yes, it is not yet in its Khaleesi mode. It is still in the flowing everywhere in my face mode. So that, yeah, it's time to braid it. Feel like medieval Lady Gaga. So, progress has been made. I'm wearing what I have of the costume so far. Still wearing the black leggings underneath because the leggings that I'm going to wear are in the laundry. So I have the hip skirt or hip cape. This piece is just the other flap of this, and I still have to get the front piece going here. Haven't quite finished yet. Have the white belt thing going on. Have a belt here. I'm gonna get another belt. The boots, they are the only ones I have. They're not even mine, they're my sister's, and they're darker than what they should be, but we'll see. Can't be picky about these kind of things. I have the top. It's still not quite finished. It's being held together in the back by a clip, but we're gonna get to that soon. I'm wearing the wig. We braided it earlier. It took a very long time and lots of patience and lots of untangling of hair. So this is my wig, my braided wig. Thank you to both of my sisters who did it for me. I don't know if you can see it from the angle, but yeah, got the braid thing going on. Maybe later on I'll do the whole camera panning around my head so you can check it out. Yeah, it looks really good. Looks really weird. Feels weird. Felt like my wedding day when they were braiding my hair. Anyway, yes, and now I can show you my top, or the top of my top. This is the halter part, but we still have to braid it. We're gonna fix that. That's just so it looks like I'm wearing a top, because before it didn't look like I was wearing a top. And so here's the top, and I want to show you my pin, my Mockingjay pin that I'm going to wear instead of whatever other pin she wears. This one I actually got at Fan Expo last year, and I love the Hunger Games, so I'm gonna wear it. I don't really care. Can't really see it anyway because the hair is gonna cover. So yeah, pretty good for day 2, I would say. Let's hope day 3 is better, or there's still a few hours left of this day, so maybe I'll finish tonight, who knows. Yeah. So day 2, a little bit more progress has been made. For the back part to connect it, what I did was I took some of this leftover material, cut it, folded it into 3 so that it was thicker, and then what I did is, this is the top, this is the back part of the top, I sewed it onto here so that this part will be thicker for when the 2 pieces in the back connect. Really basic kind of stuff here, nothing special, no secret Girl Scout knots or whatever. That is pretty much the extent of my sewing skills. So I did that on both sides. I'm going to color this in with a Sharpie so that it will be darker and not noticeable. And basically I'm going to kind of work this like a corset. Yes, to be continued when I finish that. Now what I'm going to do is sew this top piece here. I've pinned them in place so I know where to sew them. This is so the top doesn't fall off. I just used leftover material because I had a lot of leftover. And you won't really be able to see it because of the hair, but I'm going to put there's like this kind of braided thing that goes along there and here. I'm going to add that in later, but for now, just so it has some support, I use this. And something that I realized while I was making this, I've been sewing it by hand, and although it's taken more time, I think it adds to the whole effect. It makes it seem a little bit more realistic, I guess, because I highly doubt that they had sewing machines, you know, in this universe anywhere. So yeah, definitely go for hand sewn stuff when you do this. It will look better. Ooh, got all fancy with the stitching, but no one will even see that because I'm going to color it in. But there you go. And oh, this is what I was talking about earlier. See how it's just like falling apart? Hopefully all the string doesn't fall off by then. I'll just try not to touch this. Try not to wear it out or anything. But yeah, one step closer. So that's it for day 2. It's technically day 3 now. It's 1:35 a.m. I have no idea why I'm still awake. I have to work tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so my goal is to be finished everything tomorrow night. Let's hope for the best. Good night.